The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hi children, hope everyone is safe and sound at home. Feeling relaxed after exam? Right? In the previous class, we learnt about the Sufi movement and the Bhakti movement. Today, let us discuss the another important movement emerged in India during medieval period. Yes, the Veerashaiva movement. Read the lines given in your textbook. These lines from the Vajana Sahityam by Basavanna, who lived in Karnataka. Do you know who Basavanna is? Basavanna, the leader of Veerashaiva movement. The Veerashaiva movement was a popular movement that emerged in Karnataka in the 12th century. As the Veerashaivas wore Shivalingas in the neck, they are known as Linkayat. The Veerashaiva movement was one stood against gender and caste discrimination, and they were Shaivites. Shiva Bhaktanmarayirunnu Veerashaiva movement in the Bhaktakal. Let us see the ideas of Veerashaiva movement. Upheld the dignity of labor, opposed caste system, give priority to gender equality, promoted widow remarriage, interdining and adult marriage, questioned the doctrine of rebirth, propagated the ideas of liberty and social justice, upheld the dignity of labor. The Anubhava Mandapam was a democratic platform that came into being in connection with the Linkayat in the 12th century. It was a group of monks, thinkers and scholars. People from different walks of life and occupations are the members of the Anubhava Mandapam. It deals with the issues in various fields such as social, religious, spiritual, economic and literary. Members were also allowed to ask questions and clarify their doubts. In the conference held at Anubhava Mandapam under the leadership of Basavanna, people irrespective of caste, religion, gender, etc. were given entry and were allowed to participate in the discussion. എല്ലാ വിഭാഗത്തിൽപ്പെട്ട ആളുകൾക്കും സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യത്തോടെ വന്ന് അവർക്ക് വേണ്ട കാര്യങ്ങൾ സംസാരിക്കാനും അതിൽ വേണ്ട തീരുമാനങ്ങൾ എടുക്കാനുള്ള അവകാശങ്ങൾ നൽകിയിരുന്നു. This paved way for the protest against social inequalities and also led to question caste discriminations. Basavanna was the first to speak about the dignity of labor. Basavanna instructed every individual to accept a job and do it sincerely. നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ ആലോചിച്ച് നോക്കി ഇന്നത്തെ സമൂഹത്തിൽ ഈ ചിന്തകളുടെ പ്രാധാന്യം എന്താണെന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ ആലോചിക്കേണ്ടത്. ഏതൊരു വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴും അത് സിൻസിയറായി ചെയ്യാം, അതിൻ്റെ റിസൾട്ട് നമ്മൾക്ക് തന്നെ കിട്ടിക്കൊള്ളും. He said that we can understand God through the duties we perform. He also reminded that every job of this world has its own greatness. അതാണ് നമ്മൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കേണ്ടത്. ഓരോ ജോലിക്കും അതിൻ്റേതായ മഹത്വമുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ അത് മനസ്സിലാക്കി നമ്മൾ ഓരോരുത്തരും എന്ത് ജോലിയാണോ ചെയ്യുന്നത് അത് 100% സിൻസിയറായി ചെയ്താൽ അതിൻ്റെ റിസൾട്ട് നമ്മളുടെ ഒപ്പം ഉണ്ട്. Let us see how important the ideas of the Veerashaiva movement are in today's society. There is a need to oppose the caste discrimination. Gender equality is needed. Contemporary society needs the concepts of freedom and social justice to understand God through the work we do sincerely. Vajana Sahityam, the literary form of Kannada language, became famous in connection with the Veerashaiva movement. Basavanna wrote his works in Kannada language with the view that people should be educated in their mother tongue. അവരുടെ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം ആരംഭിക്കേണ്ടത് മാതൃഭാഷയിലായിരിക്കണമെന്നായിരുന്നു അദ്ദേഹം ആവശ്യപ്പെട്ടത്. The Vajana Sahityam helped in the progress of Kannada language. Basavanna, Allama Prabhu, Akka Mahadevi, etc. made tremendous contributions to Vajana Sahityam. Through the Vajanas, Basavanna challenged the primacy of Vedas and also encouraged social reforms. Already we have discussed Bhakti movement in the previous classes, which first emerged in South India. Let us discuss the Bhakti movement in North India. The Bhakti movement, which had its beginning in Tamil Nadu, later spread to North India. Read these lines. As you know, this is a Doha of Kabir. Do you know what Doha is? Yes, Dohas, the meaningful couplets. A part of the Doha of Kabir, who was an important figure in the Bhakti movement, is given in your textbook. He reminds that the Hindu and the Muslim are two wares made out of the same soil, and he tried to promote brotherhood between Hinduism and Islam. അദ്ദേഹം പറഞ്ഞത് ഹിന്ദു മുസ്ലിം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരേ മണ്ണ് കൊണ്ടുണ്ടാക്കുന്ന രണ്ട് പാത്രങ്ങൾ പോലെയാണ്. The aim of Kabir was to propagate a religion of love, uniting people of all castes and religions. He strongly opposed all discrimination on the basis of caste, religion, class, family and wealth. He focused on the unity of humanity and vehemently opposed caste system and untouchability. He rejected idol worship, pilgrimages and bath in holy rivers. He was not in favor of forsaking family life for accepting sainthood. അദ്ദേഹം ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടിരുന്നില്ല, അതായത് കുടുംബജീവിതം ഉപേക്ഷിച്ച് സന്യാസ ജീവിതം സ്വീകരിക്കുന്നതിനെ അദ്ദേഹം എതിർത്തിരുന്നു. The ideas of Kabir developed through discussions and deliberations on the basis of the Bhakti and Sufi traditions. Another prominent member of the Bhakti movement in North India was Guru Nanak. Now let us discuss his contributions. Guru Nanak was another preceptor who focused on the idea of monotheism. Monotheism means Eka Deva Vishwasam. He tried to combine the ideas of Hinduism and Islam. He was a spokesman of the ideals of religious tolerance and universal brotherhood. He opposed the rituals of both Hinduism and Islam. He said that one who has to maintain purity in character and behavior to reach God. നമ്മൾക്കറിയാലോ, നമ്മുടെ സ്വഭാവവും പെരുമാറ്റവും നന്നായിരുന്നാൽ നമ്മൾക്ക് ദൈവത്തെ അറിയാൻ കഴിയും. അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾക്ക് നമ്മുടെ ചുറ്റുമുള്ളവരെ മനസ്സിലാക്കാനും കഴിയും. He promoted a middle path which permitted spiritual life along with the responsibilities of householder. The prayer songs known as Shabad were the contributions of Nanak. He strongly opined that all human beings are equal and hence there is no need of caste distinction. He instructed his followers to have food from the common kitchen, that is langar. He also instructed that the people from all castes could take food from the langar. Do you know who is the founder of Sikhism? Yes, Guru Nanak. The ideas of Nanak later led to the emergence of Sikhism. Okay. I hope it is clear. Have you heard of Mirabai and her bhajans? Her bhajans are world famous. She was a devotee of Lord Krishna. She composed a number of bhajans. All these were prayer songs addressing Lord Krishna. The songs of Mirabai are recited by the people of Gujarat and Rajasthan even today. She was considered as a source of inspiration even after centuries. Besides Mirabai, the presence of women was visible in the Bhakti movement in different parts of India. The prominent woman representation in Bhakti movement: Lal Ded of Kashmir, Bahinabai of Maharashtra, Akka Mahadevi of Karnataka, Andal and Karaikal Ammayar of Tamil Nadu. Now let us discuss the result of the Bhakti movement. Bhakti movement created certain qualitative changes in the Indian social system. Indian സാമൂഹ്യ വ്യവസ്ഥിതിയിൽ, ഇന്ത്യൻ സാമൂഹ്യ സിസ്റ്റത്തിൽ ഗുണാത്മകമായ മാറ്റങ്ങൾ വരുത്താൻ ഭക്തി പ്രസ്ഥാനത്തിന് കഴിഞ്ഞു. The propagators of Bhakti cult, through their verse and songs, maintained that everyone was equal in front of God. This strengthened the concept of social equality against caste discrimination. The idea of gender equality also began to take shape. The idea of social equality got wide popularity since the movement was led by low caste people like Tirupana Alvar, Kabir and Lal Ded. Regional languages developed. Evil practices were questioned. I hope these concepts are clear to you. Okay, what we have discussed today: the Veerashaiva movement and the Bhakti movement in North India, contributions of Guru Nanak and Kabir, and the result of Bhakti movement. Go through the text well, clear your doubts and complete your assignments. Okay, see you in the next class. Bye.